Good morning, everybody. Beautiful blue skies here today. I'm not going to talk about this today, but I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Big streak across the sky. That's what you call a chemtrail flying over. You can see it over there, isn't it? I can't see what you can see on the screen. Anyway, not normal. That's going to all fan out and haze over the sky, which is happening all over Europe, all over the world at the moment. And if you want to find out what they're actually spraying, it's all been admitted. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's all about reflecting the sun for the fake global warming and all that stuff. It's not very good for us. It's not very healthy. It's not good for the plants because they're not getting all the sunlight they need. It's poisonous for us and the air and the sea and everything. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that today. Save that for another day. I thought I'd just say something about the World Cup because obviously it's on at the moment. There was a scene in Gladiator, which was Emperor Commodus when he returned after killing his dad, so he could take power and control Rome. And in order to get the public on his side, get their love, he created the games. And I remember the Senate saying he knows how to use the public, how to win them over, give them what they want, give them blood, give them a distraction, which is basically what the World Cup is. Now I'm all for football. Football's great sport, healthy for you, great teamwork and everything. And I'd love to live in a world now where you could support football and it didn't cost the lives and the land and the homes of people just so some people can watch football, but even more so, so that the corporations and FIFA and the advertising companies use the World Cup as a stage to make billions and billions of dollars and pounds. They've got a billion people watching it every day, and it's all about the money. They've got millionaires running around kicking footballs who only care about what they're getting paid. They don't really care about the country, I'm sure. It's all a load of rubbish. Even if they do, it's still more borders. It's more us against you, more separation of the planet. And children are being killed in the streets of Brazil to remove them from the tourists so they can't see it because they won't like it. Hello, bee. I'd love to be watching the football and supporting my country. If all the other countries were all, let's have a game of football and let's see who wins, and then afterwards let's all be nice to each other again. But it's just not happening, and the world is just getting more and more. It's just getting in a worse and worse state, while people are just being distracted by more and more meaningless things. I mean, who cares who wins the World Cup? Who cares what football team wins? It means absolutely nothing to the continuation of us as a species, as a planet, as a symbiotic part of this planet. It's just ridiculous to me. I'm sure it's ridiculous to many others. But a lot of people say to me, no, it's real life, it's a passion, it's important. It's not. It's ridiculous. And next you've got the tennis coming up. Whoa, another distraction. And after that you'll have something else coming up, boxing or golf. Oh, another distraction. And it's all done on purpose. Just like all TV is, like all the media stuff. It's all done on purpose, so your mind's distracted and focused on something that really isn't is not important, while other things are going on in the world, which are important, like like Iraq at the moment, like what's going on in Syria, like Russia and China, like all the millions of people that are being slaughtered and dying in poverty, like the oceans being polluted, especially Fukushima. I mean, that's on the mainstream now. Hello. Beans are coming out. Cool. That's on mainstream now. And they're trying to build a massive 1.5 kilometer ice wall around Fukushima to stop any more polluted water going in. But it's been going in there for nearly 3 years now. at the rate of something like 400 tons of radiated water a day being pumped into the ocean. And apparently, I can't say for a fact because I haven't been there and measured it myself, but I've been looking at the research that's been going on since it started, and I've been saying about since it started, but now it's going to start going mainstream because it can only hide it for so long. So yeah, I mean the ocean, the Pacific's being destroyed, the seafood's all radiated, and that's going to have a continuation effect on the food chain, and there's going to be a lot more illnesses for our children for God knows how long. It's a fact. It's going to happen. So yeah, you've got things like that. You've got the air being polluted. Big chemtrails up there. Look, I don't know if you see that. It's all it is. All it's doing is just spreading out now. There'll be loads of planes doing that today. Oh look, there's another one. There's another one making a big cross across the. Can you see it or not? And that's all going to fan out. It's all going to dissipate. It'll make a nice big white haze across the sky, and the sun will be blotted out. When we were kids, we used to have blue skies, some nice fluffy clouds. Now it's the skies of white haze, and over there it's all white haze. I've explained this morning. Can you see that behind me there? Not normal. And what they do, people look at it and oh, it's just a vapor trail. It's not. And if you look on the advertising posters and on TV shows, they've got these white streaks going across on the screens now. Like last year's Wimbledon tennis adverts, big white lines going across. That's just subliminal control of your subliminal planting into your brain, so that when you do see these, it's just, oh, it's normal. I'm used to it. Our kids see it as normal now. They're used to it, but it's not normal. Anyway, yeah, the World Cup is just a big distraction, and I just find it amazing that so many people just keep going on and on and on about it, and are so easily distracted when that time, that effort, that money could be, and in my opinion should be, spent on things much more important, of which I could go on and on and on, but I'm not going to. So yeah, this was just about the World Cup. Think sensibly, observe what's going on in the world, observe what the World Cup is really about. It's about advertising, sponsorship, corporations making money. Observe what's going on in Brazil, do some research. There's children dying, there's 250,000 have been made homeless. The locals are having their land ripped apart, local tribes people, and all for the sake of money. And if you're watching the World Cup, just for the sake of watching the World Cup without thinking about anything else, I think you're supporting it. Because just because you're not thinking about it is just accepting, okay, I don't mind, I'll watch it anyway. So yeah, all you kids, teachers, parents, whoever, just try and think a little bit more clearly. What is actually going on in the world? What is the World Cup all about? And can I focus my attention, my time, my energy on more important things? And maybe if we do, we can start to make things better. So yeah, for me, I won't watch any of the World Cup. I've totally banned it. FIFA's just one big, massive, corrupt gangster corporation, and I won't have anything to do with it. Bye. How hot!